So Katrina, hear me out. What if we sell our house, our business, and everything we own, and we buy a sailboat?
I would think you're crazy.
Let's do it.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands.
Hey guys, so Tim and I told y'all some really big news last time. We told y'all we were going to buy a sailboat. Yes, a sailboat. We were pretty serious about it because we went down to Tim's mom's place in Port Aransas like in July, and we spent some time with her, and we got to go on a boat, and really cool experience. Like, the joy that we all got from it is just unexplainable. You'd have to experience it for yourself. So we got to thinking, like, hey, what if we ended up doing something like this for long term? And so we ended up buying, or no, we haven't bought the boat yet, but we do plan on buying a boat, and hopefully you'll be able to watch us for that. Okay, so about the business. Tim and I own a landscaping business that we've had for about 9 years. It started out whenever we were in high school, and we started working for people to raise money to go on a mission trip. And after the mission trip, people still wanted us to be able to work for them, and so we happily did it because it was something that we enjoyed doing anyways, because we liked being outside and helping others. So the landscaping business encompassed like a whole bunch of stuff, like lawn care, tree trimming, and lights, putting in flowers, a lot of stuff. And we have decided to change. And so we did that for about 9 years, and it just continuously grew to what it became until now. And so we ended up selling it to our friend George. He was working with us for about 2 years, and we thought that he'd be a great person to be able to hand it off to because he's a really good worker. We really liked being able to work for our clients and everything, and we are so thankful for all the relationships that we've built and how we've been able to serve these people and help them be able to do stuff like other things, like spend time with their family or do the work that they need to while we were able to do their lawn and stuff. Thank you all so much for allowing us to be able to do work for y'all. Anybody that has been able to meet me, I'm just joking. Anybody that's been able to allow us to work for them, we really do appreciate it. And we are very thankful for all that you allowed us to be able to accomplish, for y'all being able to give us those jobs that y'all did, because it allowed us to be able to buy a house. It allowed us to be able to continue our business and to make money for ourselves, to be able to have a roof over our head and food in my tummy, because I really like food. Like, that's all I care about. Like, when we get on the sailboat, as long as there's like a fishing pole or something on board, then I'm okay. You hear that? We're gonna sell our house? Ah, we're gonna sell a boat!
So the question is, what does our future really look like? What is the difference going to be from what we've been doing for the past 9 years and what we're going to be doing for the next 9 years? So of course we've already mentioned that we're going to be selling our house, selling our business, selling all of our possessions in order to buy a sailboat, which will give us the means in which to travel the world in a cheaper way. And so we're going to go through that process, and we're going to pay off all of our debt. And we're going to spend some time in Emory, Texas with family. And we're going to go down to Port Aransas to spend time with some more family. And in the meantime, we're going to be buying equipment, video equipment, phones, gimbals, things like that, so we can better shoot footage and document our trip. And in all the meantime, as well, as we're going to be looking for a sailboat that will be able to meet the expectations and the needs that we have to be able to travel the world. And so as we've been looking, we've really been seeing that a lot of these sailboats are in Florida, South Carolina, and a lot of the East Coast. And so what we're going to be doing is probably in about March or April, we'll be purchasing a boat probably in Florida. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to sail up to Rhode Island. I think that's one of the best places for us to be able to learn how to sail, is around other people that sail and that have that life of living on the water. And so in the meantime, while we're up there, we're going to spend probably from about April through November up in the Northeast, up in the New England area. We're going to go see New York, New Hampshire, New England, New Jersey, Maine, Massachusetts, Washington, D.C. These are all areas that we have always desired to go see, especially in the fall. We heard and we've seen pictures of that. This is just a very, very beautiful place as the colors of the leaves are changing. And so that's what we're going to do. And then following that, after that 8-month adventure, we're going to go down to Bahamas. We're probably going to spend about 8 months in the Bahamas. And so we're looking at getting down in the Bahamas around November, which is about the end of hurricane season. So Katrina and I are going to be posting a video once a week on a selected day on YouTube and on Facebook page, on a few different social media accounts, for the purpose of us being able to document the trip as we go along for us, but then also for you all. I know that there's been family members and friends that have kind of asked about what's going to be happening, what is this all going to look like, and so I think that this is the best way for us to be able to show that, while at the same time being able to be able to record the memories and stuff that we're making. And so I ask you, will you please follow along on that? We really, really thoroughly would be internally grateful if y'all would maybe kind of interact with us, to be able to watch these videos, to be able to make comments, make suggestions, places that you all want to see, places that y'all recommend if y'all have been to the Bahamas or you've been to New England, and these different places. We really, really want any advice that we can get on this adventure. And so please be on the lookout for these. We're going to be putting out a video next week. It's probably going to be more in regards to a little bit more about who Katrina is and who I am. I know a lot of you all know us, but there are some people that don't know us as well. And so we hope to be able to answer some of those questions. And so we look forward to this adventure, and we look forward for y'all to come along with us.
Back to an empty house. A go! A go! Just joking. No, but we got rid of everything. Everything's gone.